What's poppin', air gunners? This is Nibs, the flat broke air gunner. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody else is using that one already. But anyway, how you guys doing? I got a pretty cool mail call for you guys for today. As you can tell, I am trying to be cool like Denny, but we had been having a conversation back and forth, and he had a gun that he asked me if I wanted to swap a gun with him, and we made a deal, and now I have this one sent over. He was having a little hard time getting this one to take air. It is a PCP, so we'll see. Maybe we'll take some repairs. Maybe there's nothing wrong with it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And I also have another almost antique, very vintage Daisy lever spring BB gun. We'll unwrap that one in a little bit. But let's get into, so this one is coming over from Denny over at the Flat Broke Air Gunner channel. And I will definitely link his channel down below. Denny's a great guy, gives away all kinds of air guns to new shooters. Kind of got me into the whole PCP thing by giving me a PCP a while ago. So we're going to go ahead and get this one out of the box. This one is a nice rifle, but it is a bullpup. And let's go ahead and get it unboxed. So make sure I'm opening the right end. He said there was one end I should open. I don't know. I thought he said he marked it open this end or something, but I guess not. Maybe there's an internal box that's marked like that. I don't know. He did tell me to make sure to look through everything before I threw anything away. So, aha, okay, there's a little box he was talking about. So, just some packing there. So there's a little box taped on the end of the inner box here. He said that's got the fill probe in it. Did say he was going to throw in some extra FBA goodies. So he's always fun to, so there's our fill probe right there. Alright. That's nice. So let's go ahead and make sure there's nothing else down hidden in the, we gotta, probably used to have a tin of pellets in it. Alright. I don't think there's anything else left in the bottom of the box. Alright, so let's dig into this one. Alrighty. He sent me bubble wrap. I love it. Flat Broke Air Gunner stickers, very nice. What do we have here? Magazines. Okay. Decals and patches. Let's look at that real quick. Then he's got some really cool swag for his channel. I'm working on it. Flat Broke Air Gunner stickers of all shapes and sizes, and a real cool Velcro patch. Lots of fun. All right, we've got a little scope, and we have the air gun itself. So we have a Hatsan, they call this the Flash Pup, and he said he was not able to get any air to go into it. Let's just, so it's got air in it already. Got like a little plug in the I don't know, we'll play around with that in a couple minutes. It seems like it's got a little bit of air in it anyway, enough for us to take a couple shots with it. Let me grab the magazine here and just throw a couple of pellets in this magazine. 22s, there they are. So I got another new t-shirt. Got several people have ordered t-shirts from me, and I really appreciate that. I'm certainly not looking to make any money on these. Just thinking it's kind of fun having people have your swag out there. Got a big magazine, holy smokes. I'm not going to shoot them all, but let's go ahead and I got a can running across the, cutting across the garage here. Hopefully I'll hit the can and not my garage door. Definitely, it doesn't have any iron sights on it. That's why I'm oh, just hitting off to the right there. There we go. What? All right, I'm not sure what the issue is, but we'll open up this other one, and I will then I'll play around with that and bring you back on real quick, let you know if I was able to fix it real quick or it's going to take some tinkering with. So let's get this other one opened up. So this is a very weird package. This is a gun I found on eBay and bought, but it has some, I think that's Edward Scissorhands or something along those lines. Kind of weird. They would package, wrap it up, and not just ship it. Oh, I see. They were covering up, so they mailed it by UPS. So they wanted to cover up the fact that they were shipping it in a priority label box. All right. So let's go ahead and, so this, if I remember right, is a Daisy Model 155, which was made for a very short period after World War II, from what I've read about these. So I'm not sure what the distinction is between these and like a Red Ryder, other than the Red Ryder was a licensed product and probably had to pay royalties to the Red Ryder and all that sort of. Red Ryder, this would have been just a non-licensed product, so that it could. Ooh, it came through the mail loaded. That's not good. All right. Oh. Okay. All right. So it's a Daisy model number 155, 1000 shot, Plymouth, Michigan. It is a low. We talked about that in my previous video. Actually, probably this will go live before. But why am I? But they claimed it was working, so let's put that to the test. Oh yeah. So, like I was saying, this is a low pivot, which somewhere in the 1950s, I'm not exactly sure where, they moved from this low pivot up to a higher pivot point. Made it a little easier to cock. It's just a design change they made, but it's a very distinct. So this one actually does have a cast iron lever on it too. That's indicative of a pre-World War II gun. I'll have to do a little more research on it, and then we'll do a it's working pretty darn good. It's got incorrect nuts on the hardware, but that's no big deal. We can fix that. Shooting pretty darn good. I got it really cheap. It's got some pretty heavy patina, as Shane Bruce likes to say. Ugh, just hitting off to the right. There it is. Smacking pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna cut this off real quick. I need to put this fill adapter onto a quick connect, and I'll be right back with you. Stand by. Alrighty friends, I am back. Real quick update for you guys. I was able to resolve the problem. There was definitely a problem, but it wasn't with the gun. It was actually with the fill probe. So I put a quick disconnect on here so I can hook it up to my Scott tank, put it in the gun, and it was just leaking air all around the outside of this, and these two red O-rings here that were originally on this are just, I don't know if they shrank over time or what has become the problem with those, but Harbor Freight comes to the rescue again. I think these ones were from Harbor Freight anyway. So I have several of these boxes of nitrile O-ring assortments. Got a couple. This one I do believe is from Harbor Freight. I do have another one from Home Depot and another one from Tractor Supply. But I had swapped a couple different ones in to figure out what it needed, but the 5.8 by 1.9 millimeter O-ring was the perfect size. So now, and I was able to hook up the tank and fill the gun up. I don't have it perfectly filled, but it was almost below the green when it came in. And when I opened the valve up and I brought it up to the level where it is, and then I turned the valve off on the tank, but the gauge that shows the pressure, I let it sit there for 3 or 4 minutes, and that did not ever go down, and I had to use the bleeder to crack that open. So it's kind of neat. It's got a little plug to go into the keep dust out of the fill port. I haven't seen that on any other guns that do come with a fill probe, but let's go ahead and take a few more celebratory shots with this guy. Let me see, I'll bring you out here. Still don't have an optic on here, but I can sight it pretty good down the rail here. Got some pretty good power. I think I might have double loaded a pellet. Not the most accurate without any sights. There we go. But then he does say he's not a technical guy, so no problem there. I don't mind swapping with him and working on stuff. I love tinkering with stuff. I'm just glad it wasn't something too serious. Now I can play with it and have fun. All right, one more, I think. Yep, there we go. So anyway, that's pretty cool. The Hatsan Flash Pup. I've had a few Hatsan brake barrels, and I've not had too much good luck with those, but I do have my Hatsan Jet 2 up here, and I really like that one, and I think I'm gonna really like this one too. I'll get a scope mounted up on this thing right away. Got plenty of them around here for sure, but we'll get this guy ready to go and get it out to the range and or whatever. Does come with built-in QE technology, quiet energy they call that. So built-in suppressor on there. Really pretty cool gun. Really nice looking wood stock there for sure. But anyway, stay tuned for more information on this. Really liking this Daisy too. I'll do a little bit of conservation on it. And if you don't know what that is, search for conservation. I did a couple of good videos on it in the past. I don't do any damaging to damage like the old time looking finish, but just clean up some of that rust scale and keep it from getting any worse. But hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.